Hey everyone, Larry Walsh here for Channelnomics and the Margins, and I'm coming to you from the Glacial Lagoon, a short distance from the famous Diamond Beach here in Iceland. I'm about 380 miles east of Reykjavik and about 1,000 miles or more from anywhere else in the world. Iceland is truly a marvelous, spectacular place to visit. Its isolation and its natural beauty is a sight to behold. And as I've been traveling across this great country and this great island, I've been thinking about the nature of global and local channels. And I think Iceland is indicative of this phenomenon. The channel is a global network. It is the thing that connects the world and helps us to get products and services and ideas from one place to another. Every industry has channels. It's not exclusive to the tech industry. And Iceland, as I said, is indicative of this phenomenon because everything here has to be imported. There's very little local industry. The economy is based on tourism and sustaining the local population and fishing, of course. But other than that, there's not a lot else that goes on here. And that means everything has to come here, and it comes here through channels. Now, we can think of the channel as being a global phenomenon that allows this to happen. But once products get here, and once you form the relationships with the local companies that deliver products on vendors' behalf, the channel changes. There is a difference between a global channel and a regional and a local channel. And we have to take those differences into consideration whenever we're designing channel programs and channel strategies and building those relationships. Now, I hear people talk about simplification of the channel, how we can better engage our customers and partners through ecosystems. And if we just follow a few 5 or 7 simple steps, that we will make channels more productive and make partnerships better. And while there is some truth to that, I mean, there's best practices that transcend all channels around the world. The localization of channels takes a lot of work. You have to take the local economy, the culture, the history, and the people into consideration before you can lay a stake in the ground on building an effective channel. The channel is not uniform around the world. What works in New York, what works in Los Angeles, in London, in Beijing, in Tokyo, in Sydney, doesn't necessarily work the same when you export it to another location. And Iceland is a good example of that. What works here doesn't necessarily work in New York, and vice versa. And that's what makes the channel really dynamic. You have to take those differences into consideration every time you change location. It's both an opportunity and a challenge. And it's one of those challenges for those who are willing to take it up that's worth pursuing. Well, that's about all the time I have for now. If you like what we're doing here at Channelnomics, please hit like and subscribe and share this with your friends, and check out all the other great content we have on channelnomics.com. Until next time, I'm Larry Walsh.